Before we get into the details, let's talk a little about nigiri. Over the years, I have met many sushi chefs, but I have never met two chefs who make nigiri exactly the same way. Every chef has different hands, different experiences, and a different way of thinking. The fundamentals are the same. We need shari, fish, and a sharp knife to prepare and cut the fish. Beyond that, much of it comes down to the chef. Over the years, I have developed my own style, shape, and technique. I adjust the amount of rice, the size of the topping, and even the pressure I apply depend on when and how the nigiri will be eaten. For example, nigiri served immediately at the counter may be formed differently from nigiri prepared for takeaway. In this episode, I will do my best to explain every step in detail and show you as much as possible through video demonstrations. However, there is one thing I cannot do for you, the practice. There is no shortcut to become better at making nigiri. Watching YouTube videos 1,000 times or watching someone else making nigiri will not improve your skill on its own. Improvement comes from doing. That is why I encourage you to practice the exercises throughout this course, especially forming nigiri rice portion and checking their weight on a scale. The more you practice, the more natural it will become. Nigiri is a skill that develops through repetition, patience, and attention to detail. So take your time, enjoy the process, and keep practicing. In this video clip, I wanted to show you the importance of balancing the topping and shari when making nigiri. For this example, the salmon and the shari are approximately 11 gram, giving a finished nigiri of around 22 gram. The exact weight may vary slightly depending on the shape and the cut of the fish, but in my opinion, the overall balance of the nigiri is more important than achieving an exact number. A difference of 1 to 2 gram is unlikely to have a significant impact on the eating experience. The goal is to create a nigiri that looks balanced, feels comfortable to eat in one bite, and allows the fish and the rice to complement each other harmoniously. The key is consistency. Practice cutting your toppings to a uniform size and weigh them every time. Over time, you will develop an instinct for weight and portion sizes, allowing you to recognize whether a slice is 8 gram, 10 gram, or 12 gram just by looking and lifting it. This is why practicing both fish cutting and rice portioning is so important. As your skills improve, you will develop an instinct for the correct amount of topping and shari needed to achieve your target weight and balance for each type of nigiri. In my opinion, the quickest way to achieve this is to weigh everything consistently. Every piece you cut, every ingredient you use, and even your tools when appropriate. This helps you develop a much better understanding of weight, portion sizes, and consistency. Over time, you will begin to recognize the weight of each topping by sight and feel, making it much easier to hit your target weight accurately without relying on the scale every time. Before we cut the nigiri, let me show you how I hold my knife. This is Yanagiba, 30 centimeter. And when you hold, usually we use from here. So there is a little bit of a gap here. So it's kind of fit in your finger. So if you want to use a little bit front more, then you go further up and then hold like that. And then your finger like this, yeah? Your finger, index finger is put it here, and then your thumb gently cover that way, like that, yeah? And if you go a little bit down, you want to use more middle part, and then you go all the way down, yeah? And then hold. You cover 1 to 3 like that, and the thumb gently go down like this. So usually either you stay here or here or here. This one a little bit moving, Yeah, it's not fixed, it's moving a bit. And this one always in the middle, okay, comfortably. Let me see if I can see. Yeah, so when you slice, your hand wrist is quite relaxed, but if somebody is trying to, snatch your, take it away, then you have a firm that you don't lose. So like this, 1 2 3, and then cover gently, not like this. Yeah, not like this. You gently like this, stretch, and you see the way, yeah, direction. And this one gently cover the last, either like that, or i I think I'm not sure. It's almost unconscious, so I think my grip is like that. I hold like this, and this one hold other side, cover like this. Yeah, and then you gently move, or like depends what kind of cut you do, but in general hold like that, and the index finger touch, no need to press down, you gently touch, and feel the knife, feel the material it's cutting, and touch. Even if you do this one, you can feel. Okay, then let's. This is Shima Aji, striped jack. When cutting the tail section, it is often better to slice it slightly thinner, as this part of the fish can be chewier due to the constant movement and the muscle activity while swimming. You can also add a few light scoring cuts to the surface to make it easier to bite through and enjoy when served as nigiri. For this piece, I aimed for a topping weight of approximately 9 to 10 gram, which pairs well with the shari and create a balanced nigiri. So this is tuna. I show you tuna two different way to cut. So one way is you cut that way, like that. And this one is a little bit not easy to bend, so I give you a little bit of cut. Yes. And another way is you make similar lengths like that, and then you use it as a hole, something like that. Yeah, cut off, and then from here, either this side or this side you can use. So I'm going to use that side like that, cut straight. And this one is not straight, will be bended. So what I'm doing is I'm going to use this side to the up top. So also this one is quite thick. So much 12 is should be okay. And this one I give you also a little bit of a cut. Yeah, that's easy to make a nigiri. Yeah, like this. King prawn I use a 21-25 size. It's coming as a block, like a package, and I boil myself with salt, and this one is 11, this one is 13. So this one is, you cannot change the size because it's already preset. You can see I leave attached the skin. Sometimes I skin, but usually I leave. And this one off. So this one a little bit short and thinner, so I'm going to cut a little bit bigger like this. So also how much I aim 10 gram. How much is also quite firm, and the belly part is quite quite nice, quite oily and fatty, very deep flavor. And this one also, belly part is usually quite hard, you can see, yeah,
So I give a little bit of a cut this time. Cut this way. A little bit more this way as well. Like that. And then if you can, after nigiri, when you finish, it looks like this. Yeah. So this one. Also, I want to show you the. If I think I used all this way up to here, yeah, and you have one piece left, and you want to make with this one nigiri, but you're not sure if you can make because it's odd shape. So let's see how it looks like. So when you remove the skin from here, yeah, okay, remove the skin, yeah. So if you can see here, the white part is kind of skin. It's not very hard, but a little bit. So I give a little bit of gentle cut to make sure it's very tender when you bite, so without noticing any resistance, like this. So now it's quite. So this one, if you make nigiri like that, it's quite difficult. Yeah, it's not very ideal shape. So what I do is I just extend the thick side, cut by cutting the thick side like this. If you cut all the way to the attached meat, yeah, not cut through and leave attached like that, and then fold. Yeah, let's see how big it is. So 13 it's quite a little bit big, so you know the top one you can just cut it off. Now we see 11 should be okay. So this one, when you make nigiri, will look like this, which is quite fine. And this one we will leave here. Let's make Igai serve clam. Serve clam comes as frozen as well in the packet. So this is parboiled, like poached, and this part is all kind of rubbery, very chewy. So I show you one piece how to prepare. And this one, let's see what is the weight. So 18, so 9 gram it should be in one piece, about, yeah, if you cut exactly half. And the things inside you need to remove sometimes, like this. And then let's cut half like this. Try to cut half like this, yeah. Let's see. And sometimes there is like black, like vein, so you remove that. And this miso, like, let me show you, like this one, yeah, like looks like yellow miso like. This one is what makes all the flavor, so don't remove. And after cutting, never wash. And sometimes they have small, like a really tiny sand inside. And if there is a small sand, how to check is you squeeze out a little bit like that, and then try like this. If this sand, you can hear the sand, like sand, like sound. Then unfortunately you can't use it because you cannot remove all the sand inside. So it should be give to your dog or cat or throw away. And after that, this one, because you cannot make quite, you can make, but it's coming up like this, bouncing back. So to avoid this, you give quite cutting, like, show you, right? So from here to here, and start here, shallow, and in the middle you can just cut through like this, and this one make sure as well. So it looks like this. Yeah, cut. Yeah, all the way. Even you can cut through like this. Yeah, can you see? Yeah, that should be okay. So when you make nigiri, it looks like this. Yeah. Mesaba, I'm going to go through in another video in detail. This is like cured. It's not completely raw but not completely raw. Because first salt and leave like 1 hour and into the vinegar and another 1 hour. So it's kind of like cooked outside. So this one I aim around 10-11 gram. Okay, that should be okay. And this one same. If I finish till here, we have like this triangle shape left. So you have to make nigiri. Then it's difficult to use like this. Because if you make nigiri like that, it's kind of not. And this one, if you can spread half, but it's quite delicate. So what I do is give a little bit more cut that way, and then make nigiri. It looks like something like that. I'll show you later. This one here, and finally I have scallop here. So scallop, this one is from Hokkaido, all the way from Japan. So it's 30. So if I cut it half, it should be 15. The scallop is okay if it's big because it's very soft and easy. There's no resistance in your teeth. So how to cut is, there is this thing attached. So it's cut to the half. I'm making 2 nigiri here. Cut it half. And this one, leave it here like that. And then spread half again to the until it's here, and then put like that. Yeah, okay, same thing like that. So when we make nigiri, it's going to be look like that, right? Okay.
I also wanted to include a short clip showing how to cut salmon using a chef's knife. A yanagiba is traditional, but you can achieve great results with any sharp knife. Don't let the lack of a yanagiba stop you from practicing and enjoying sushi making.
So first, cut all the way to the end, and then before you finish, you straight up and then make it cut. That give you some cutting edge. So this one, usually around this much gap, but this one I need a much more, as it is very thin. So this one looks quite big, but you see it's just only 12 gram, 11, yeah. So you can't, otherwise you have to go very further and this become quite big. But I tried to cut around 10, 11 I think it is, 10, good. Anyway, like this, you cut straight, finish.
So great.
Cut straight, finish. Like that. So this one, 10. Okay.
But can we actually change this to go so it faces the camera?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's better.
Yes.
Let's put it closer to the salmon.
Yeah. And this one, 10 gram. So I'm trying to make a final nigiri as a 21 gram. And this one I cut almost all of them is 10 gram, so I should get as 11 gram. And you go to this one like this, and let me show you 1, 2, 3. 1, catch. 2, bring your and make flat. This is 2, and then put it back 3. That's 1, 2, 3 Beijing motion. Let me repeat. One more time. Put it here. 1, 2, make it flat. 3, put it back. Now it comes shaping. So first, concentrate only half part, not the whole. Only half. From here to the half, you squeeze. Try to make shape now. And then turn around, and you do other side squeeze. By doing this, you have a basic form now. But if you do one more time, each, 1, 2, what happened is just on the top is shaped, but bottom is like this triangle shape. So what I do is you just flip, lay, and then you press down here a little bit on the, and then same motion. Do it 1 and then 2. So that's it basically. So what I do is just like that, yeah, and make shape until you desire, like this, yeah, like this. So you can see the cutting edge showing. So let's try. So 21, right? So let's try one more time. And then put 1, 2, 3. And then first half, and then turn around, second half, and turn around, and then push, push. So this is basic motion, yeah? This one. So let's make nigiri now. Let me show you. I tried many different way, but not quite sure which one is the best for the video, because you know when I'm making and when I look back, it's not the same. So I try to explain as best as I can. So first let me remind you the 2 practice we did. First, make your hand wet and rice bowl. For nigiri particularly, we need only right hand to make wet. And how I do is I just dip. Can you see? Dip, yeah, dip, and then just make my hand wet like that, and especially here, because we're going to use this part like that, yeah. So first, before you touch, like this, and let's start from tuna. Scrap. I'm aiming to make a 21 gram, yeah. We put 1. First, this is first step. Bring here 1, catch, yeah, like this, yeah. And 2 is put this one all the way to touch the rice, yeah, like this, and make flat. Make flat. It's easier to work, because if you put it back like that, it is already like nigiri, yeah, looks like. So you put it back, and then we start work. First, you press this front first, yeah, and turn around, and then another one, yeah, like this, and then flip over like this. Not flip over, 4, and just like this, yeah, and then press with your index finger here, the rice part. Let this one go in. So when you turn, you can just snap, use your snap like this. Because I'm facing toward you, like this, yeah. Make your desired shape. So this one is a little bit too big, okay. So next one, and tuna. Now let's try different fish, like mix. So this one is sea bream, the tail part. The same thing, like this. 1, 2, flat. See, it started because it's not wet. It's kind of difficult or you can use this middle finger as well. Yes, yeah, sideway, and 3, 4, 5, and then now just dab and make shape. Almost done, but just just give a little bit of touch. And next one, let's try hamachi yellowtail. Same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. By the time it's already done, yeah, like this. But I give a little bit more touch. Also, because I'm working in the restaurant, our customer is watching what I'm doing. So if I make too quickly, it's kind of a little bit boring, isn't it? So I'll give a little bit more, dramatic performance, if you say. This is shimaji, same thing. Put 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I just do it for a couple of times. Usually more quickly, but now because I'm showing you, let me do one slow motion, which is helpful. Okay, let me try make a little bit normal speed now, and you can have a look how I do. Hotate. Hotate is just make shape. I don't need too much work. So because of the hotate size, it's quite difficult to bring. I'm going to use quite a lot of more rice, more shari. For the hokigai is quite lovely and bouncy. Let's try 15. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 25. Should be okay. And saba. Saba is quite weird shape. What was that? 10, 11, 12. Okay. This one is a little bit tricky, but saba is also quite easy to break, so you need to work a little bit gentle. You see already? So how I do is like holding together and give a little bit more time, like 1, 2. Yeah, 1, 2. Work gently. Like this. See? Yeah. No problem to eat, but looks quite funny. So let's try this one. And the prawn I put on the front part, like head part, like that. I think this is much better shape for me, in my opinion. Yes. Yes. Okay. Prawn also quite big. You can't decide. So, how much again? Let's try. I think so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So as I told you, nigiri is very personal. The way people, chef, all the chef different style. So you need to develop your own style. When you work on many times, you naturally will know where to apply, how to apply, because your muscle in your hand is not developed that way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Over the time you will notice, and try to imagine what's happening inside the sushi rice. How much pressure if you give, how they will form, how tight. So you don't want to give too much pressure because it's always fluffy, but enough hardness to hold while the customer or yourself eating. Like, yeah, because you usually use chopstick. If you use chopstick, let me show you. So this one, if you try to eat, usually what they do is you hold with chopstick and you dip into your soy sauce, like this, and then bring all the way, all the way to you to eat. And then if you see the pressure is here, you press, like say in the middle, you press down, it has to be separate quite easily, otherwise it's too hard. And if it's too soft, if it's break before you eat, then it's also no good. Yeah. This one back. So 2 left. Let me finish. So saba, same thing. Saba is very delicate, so I didn't cut this one, so I show you how it formed. It is difficult more, so you need more time to settle the fish. So I give you like 2-3 seconds like this, holding, and then finish off. As you can see, this saba is quite fatty. It's very tasty, but over the time, a little bit coming up because of you press, but it's bouncing back a little bit. But that's okay. If you don't want that, just cut cross or just 2 line. They will settle easily. Yeah? One thing, saba is quite a bit smelly. Yeah, you can smell even here. So always I try to make nigiri saba at the end or in the beginning, also okay. But after you're making saba, if you touch scallop, the saba taste is all come to here. So you must wash your hand, not with this one, but wash properly. So usually I do this one before, but anyway, either you wipe quite nicely if you are really busy, but you must wash. And now smell, there's no smell. Now start again. Start there. Last one. Here, let me show you one more time. 1, 2, make flat. Yeah. Put it back and keep this one, and then on the side as well. Press down on the side. Yeah. And you can do like that because now basic form is already set. Like basic. Let me show you one more time. So you go this, make flat, 1, 2, yeah, put it back, 3, 4, 5, yeah, that's all you need. If you put it back, it's not so. But this can be a nigiri. But the important thing is you make flat, yeah. When you stage 2, 1, 2, 2 make flat. But if you make the direction wise, if you make not straight, yeah, to the line with the fish, then let's say if I press this way too much, yeah, I thought I made flat, but in a way I will hold like this, and then it become like this is shallow and this is more ice. Then what happened is it's coming this way, yeah, not straight, not like that, but this way. So this one we will fix if we make here, because you can see, and then you press more this side down to make, flat.
Let's quickly review this episode while you watch the rest of the nigiri I'm making. Well balanced and beautifully presented nigiri is almost like artwork to me, which is why I have put the most effort into this episode so far. If this is your first time making nigiri, it may feel a little difficult at first. However, if you follow the instructions step by step, you will soon become more comfortable and start to enjoy the process. At this stage, your goal is to make delicious nigiri and maki rolls. Focus on enjoying the process of making sushi rather than striving for perfection. Once you feel comfortable and confident, you can begin challenging yourself with the next level of techniques. I tried to cover many aspects of nigiri making using skin side cut and edge pieces rather than perfect slices for presentation. This is because in reality, I strongly value using all of the ingredients with as little waste as possible, and I hope you do as well. Episode 6 will be the final free episode. In that lesson, I will cover a few more types of nigiri and maki, and I will also explain how the course will continue beyond the free content.
So this is going to be my lunch today.